The average adult checks their cell phone about every 5 minutes. Boredom. Yep, boredom. You don't like it, I don't like it, none of us like to be bored. But boredom can be good if you can learn how to use it to your advantage. So I'm going to share something in this video that is going to challenge you the next time you get bored. So this thing right here, this device, and it's interesting that it's called a device because if you take the D off the front of it, it's a vice. And for most people, they are hooked on this vice. The average adult checks their cell phone about every 5 minutes. And you see people, everywhere you go, you're going to see people doing this. You're going to see people doing this, whether it's on the elevator, whether it's walking down the street. In one city, they even dressed a man up in a gorilla suit and let him walk the streets to see if the people that were looking down at their cell phones would look up and see the gorilla. Most of them never even saw the gorilla. You can't go to the bathroom without this device. And I have been guilty of this, so I have no stones to throw. I've been guilty of it. But the lesson here is, why do we do it? Why are we so connected with this thing, this cell phone? There's a reason why they call it a cell phone. Take the phone part off, it's a cell. So anyway, I'm practicing something, and I want to challenge you to practice it. It's going to help you. The next time you go to look at your phone out of boredom, because what I've learned that we're doing is that we are distracting ourselves. None of us like to be bored. So when at the moment we feel bored, and that happens about every 5 minutes, we go and we click and we start scrolling. What if the next time you get bored, or the next time you feel tempted to look at it for no reason, you resist the urge and say, no, I'm not going to do that. Or you're going to take it into the bathroom with you because you can't go without it. Don't take it in the bathroom. At a certain time at night, you're going to shut it down and you're not going to scroll. You're not going to look. What I've learned, and this is where I want to be open and transparent, I learned that I was distracting myself from things that are unpleasant in my life, things that I don't want to deal with or face. We don't like silence. They did a study on this. They put a person in a room with nothing in the room but a table and this buzzer that's an electric shock mechanism. That's nothing else in the room to do. And they had to be in there for 15 minutes with nothing to do. No TV, nobody to talk to, nothing to look at, no pictures on the wall, just complete boredom. Do you know most of the people in this experiment went and hit that shock button and shocked themselves rather than to be bored for 15 minutes. Oh, I'm laughing because it's funny, because that's a picture of life, man. We have so many things going on in the world today, more activity than ever, and yet we're not any happier, yet we're just as bored. We use TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, and I use them all. But see, even though I call this a vice, it's not a vice when I'm using it like I'm using it right now, to give you value. See, it's only a vice when it becomes a distraction tool for you, something to make you not face things in your life or face yourself, or just be quiet and allow that silence to do whatever it needs to do. So this morning for about 10 minutes, I laid there in silence. There's a scripture that says, be still and know that I am God. Do you know there's some people that do not want to do that? They don't want to face what one of the greatest minds of our time calls your shadow. Your shadow is that part of you that you don't want to deal with. It's the part of you that the world doesn't see, but you know it's there. And it's like when things get really quiet, we have to deal with the things in our life that are hard to face. They're hard to deal with. I found myself running rather than facing that shadow. I would go here, I'd go there, I'd busy myself, and finally I got the memo. Stop running. We run from ourselves, and we're running, chasing something, looking for something that you're never going to find, because actually what you're looking for, you already have it in you. And if you're looking for something outside of God to satisfy you, it'll never happen. I tried everything. I've tried everything and nothing satisfies. Only God. There's a scripture in the book of Psalms that says, He satisfies the longing soul. He fills the hungry soul with goodness. I think it's Psalms 107. It's either Psalms 103 or Psalms 107. He satisfies the longing soul. Our souls are longing for something. They're looking for something. Can't find it in a bottle. Can't find it in a club. Can't find it in porn. Can't find it in fornication. Most of those things are distractions. Man, God has given us so many things to entertain us. I love the fact that He did that because life is stressful and we need outlets. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when we use this device to just distract ourselves. Next time you're out in public and you see people sitting together, watch how many people are looking at their phones. I've seen people out to dinner, couples, and both of them are looking at their phone. You know why? Because they really don't want to look at each other, and they really don't want to look at themselves. So, I wanted to keep this video short, but here's my challenge to you. I just want you to notice when you pick up this device for a purpose, or when you pick it up and it's more so just a distraction. How many times have you started scrolling and, man, 10, 20 minutes can go by and you didn't even realize it? But it did its job, and that was to distract you from looking at your higher purpose. What are the things you want to accomplish in your life? What are the things you want to do? What are the dreams you've buried? What is the next level that you want to go to? I'll be honest with you, I didn't like social media. I didn't care what you ate that day. I didn't like everybody just showing their fake life. But I found a way to use social media that now it's a blessing and not a distraction. And I use it to bring God's message. I use it to inspire and encourage others. So find a way to use social media. Man, where's your online business? Find a way to make money from it. Find a way to use this thing called the web, called social media, to do something that's valuable, to do something that's profitable. So anyway, I told you, you may or may not like this video, but I think you're going to be aware of when and how you are just distracting yourself, and when you're using it for your leisure when you need that, because everybody does. I do too. This is where everybody's attention is. Put your business there. That's where everybody's attention is. Put your product there. And it's not enough to do that. I know you got to actually have some strategy behind what you do. But anyway, I wanted to drop that. So I love you much. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, share it with somebody else, because it'll help them the same way it helped me, the same way I hope it helped you.